Okay, so for my final project, I made a game of memory. So when you boot it up, this is what the GUI looks like, and this is what the circuit looks like. So on the circuit, or on the LCD screen, it's going to tell you which player's turn it is, which is also indicated here or here by the green, I think they're called lamps. So the red card is which card is currently selected, and you can use the joystick to control which card you have selected. The green button here is going to flip a card, and then once you flip 2, it's going to stay for as long as you want to look at it, and then you hit the green card again, and then the player flips. So as long as the cards are different, the player will flip. So now it says player 2 here. Now this green lamp is lit up. If you get it right, it's going to pause for a second, and then both cards will disappear, and it's still that player's turn. So it still says player 2 here, and that player gets a point. Also, what happens is it'll say on the LCD screen, player 2 scores, and the LEDs will do a little pattern thing. This red button here resets the game. Normally it would randomize things but just so that I could show patterns, or just so I could show all the things working, I have it do things, make it all not randomized, but I will show you that it does. It is possible to have them be random. Originally it was like all aces, then all twos, all threes, etc. But now, oh, of course, did I comment it out correctly? Nope. Oops. Should be this one that's commented out. There we go. One more time. Okay, there we go. Yep. So now it's completely randomized, and it's like an actual game of memory. So the red button will reset it and re-randomize it. I'm going to go back to having it be not random, just so that I can show one more thing. And so when somebody wins, I'm just going to skip to when I do. Okay, so I'm about to get the last pair here. So all the points have gone to player 1 currently. So when I get the last pair, here it says player 1 wins, and the LEDs go all flashing like that. And then you can, once that finishes flashing, you can just reset the game. And then it says player 1's turn, and player 1 goes. So, yeah. Okay, so I also wanted to show two bugs that I ran into, just to show a little bit of the debugging process that I had to do. So the first one is, whenever I got a pair, there would be now 2 blank spaces, and getting it, well, whenever I would like change a selected card and I would go through that space, there would end up being a red card here as I moved through, and then that card would reappear. And getting it to jump over those spaces was a little bit tricky, but I got it eventually. The second thing is, whenever I would complete a whole row, or remove a whole row of cards, or a whole column for that matter, the game still thinks that this card right here is selected. So moving left or right in this situation, there aren't any cards to move to, and that's a problem, because it kind of would just get stuck and not be able to do anything. But now it really doesn't matter. Once I move up or down, it only lets me move up or down at this point. So now it keeps running. So I think those are the main two.